Hey, and welcome to my little review of Baldurs Gate 3. I originally planned it to be a quick video, but as it turns out, I ended up investing more time and effort than expected. It still is not very professional, but if you enjoyed watching it, why not consider subscribing and dropping a comment on what games I should review next. Anyway, let's dive into it. Baldurs Gate 3 is an awesome game, and I know you've heard that a lot. But I'm here to give you the lowdown on why it's so great. Let's get into the character creation, which is also quite deep. Depending on the class or race you pick, you get different dialogue options or interactions with items. You can make your own character or choose from one of the 6 original characters. But there's a 7th option, called Dark Urge. It is an interesting storyline, but I would advise you to go through the game first as a custom character. There's a total of 11 different races and 28 sub-races. 3 of those races have no sub-race, so you got a choice of 31 different races and they all got their own features and bonuses. Then we got the class selection, 12 classes and each got their own subclass. I don't know how many because you unlock some of the subclasses while leveling the class. Just to let you know, there's a lot, and the fact that you can multiclass does not make the choice easier, but at least you can change your class without restarting your whole playthrough. After you finish your character, you now have to make your guardian. He or she will be a big part of your story, so I would advise you to put some effort into making it. The character creation menu is pretty much the same, so here you can also choose between the 11 different races and 28 sub-races, but you do not have to decide on a class. Now I've got a couple of spoilers to share just to emphasize how significant your decisions are in Baldurs Gate 3. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, go to here. So picture this, you're playing as a paladin and you have to choose an oath. Break it and you'll find yourself face to face with an oathbreaker paladin, looking all intimidating and whatnot. But there's a twist, he's not there to scare you straight. Nope, he's offering you a chance to reconsider your oath or embrace the path of the oathbreaker. Depending on your playstyle, going down the oathbreaker road might have its perks, but be warned, there could be consequences. It caught me off guard at first, but I gotta admit it was a pretty nice surprise. Now for another example. I won't spoil which class or race this involves. At some point you encounter a little goblin-like creature who asks you to off someone in exchange for a reward. You're not entirely sure what he is offering, but hey, you do it anyway. Next thing you know, bam, he transforms you into fucking Cho'Gath from League of Legends, devouring everything in its way. And that's just scratching the surface of what makes Baldurs Gate 3 so special. It's not just your story that's captivating, it's also the stories of your companions and how they react to your choices that really make it shine. Now I know dropping $60 on a game can seem steep, but trust me, it's worth every penny. Especially considering what shit is getting developed lately.
Is this game worth it? Does that answer your question?
One issue I had though was with the controls. It felt a bit wonky to me, so I decided to tweak things a bit by installing some mods to make it more to my liking. The graphics also allowed because the world is very detailed and allows you to really zoom into objects.